If today feels uncertain, stay with me for a few minutes. Before you step into anything else, establish something stable over your life. I know what it feels like to sense that something is happening, but not be able to see it clearly. You feel the pressure, but you cannot identify the source. You sense opposition, but you cannot name where it is coming from. You know something is working against you, but it is hidden, subtle, operating in ways you cannot track. And the frustrating part is not just that things are happening, it is that they are happening in the shadows, and you feel powerless because you cannot confront what you cannot see. But what if I told you that what has been hidden from you is about to be revealed? What if the very things operating in secret against you are about to be exposed by God? That is what we are activating today through Psalm 64 and Psalm 35. Divine revelation that brings hidden things into the light so you can see clearly, respond wisely, and move forward with confidence. Let me be direct with you about something most people misunderstand. Revelation is not just information. Revelation is strategic advantage. When God reveals what was hidden, He is not just satisfying your curiosity, He is positioning you. He is showing you what you need to see so you can make decisions based on reality instead of assumptions. He is exposing what has been working against you so it loses its power to operate in secret. Hidden things have power because they are hidden. But once they are exposed, they lose that advantage. And today, God is exposing what has been concealed. He is revealing what has been operating in the shadows. He is bringing clarity where there has been confusion, and that clarity changes everything. If something has been happening in your life that you have not been able to understand, patterns you cannot explain, opposition you cannot identify, pressure you cannot trace, drop it in the comments. Let me know what you have been sensing. There is power in naming what you have been feeling, and I read every comment. Psalm 64 verse 1 says, "Hear my voice, O God, in my meditation. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy." Notice what the prayer starts with, "Hear my voice." You are not praying into a void. You are speaking to a God who hears, who listens, who responds. And what you are asking Him to do is preserve your life from fear of the enemy. Not from the enemy himself, but from fear of the enemy. Because fear is often more damaging than the actual threat. Fear makes you react when you should rest. Fear makes you panic when you should be positioned. Fear makes you defensive when you should be confident. And God is saying, I will preserve you from that fear by showing you what is actually happening. Revelation removes fear because fear thrives in the unknown. When you see clearly, fear loses its grip. Hide me from the secret plots of the wicked, from the rebellion of the workers of iniquity, who sharpen their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, bitter words. This is describing hidden opposition, secret plots, workers of iniquity operating in ways you cannot see. And their weapons are words, bitter words, sharp words, words aimed at you like arrows. This is not physical warfare. This is relational, reputational, emotional warfare. And it happens in secret. People say things about you when you are not in the room. People plot against you in conversations you are not part of. People work to undermine you in ways you do not see. But God sees. And He is about to reveal it. That they may shoot in secret at the blameless. Suddenly they shoot at him and do not fear. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They talk of laying snares secretly. They say, who will see them? This is the mentality of hidden opposition. Who will see us? Who will know what we are doing? We can operate in secret, and no one will discover it. But what they do not realize is that God sees everything. Nothing is hidden from Him. And when He decides to reveal what they have been doing in secret, their entire strategy collapses. Exposure removes power. Light removes darkness. Revelation removes secrecy. They devise iniquities. We have perfected a shrewd scheme. Both the inward thought and the heart of man are deep, but God shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly they shall be wounded. So he shall make them stumble over their own tongue. All who see them shall flee away. Notice the reversal. They shoot arrows at you. God shoots arrows at them. They use their tongues against you. God makes them stumble over their own tongues. They plot in secret. God exposes them publicly. This is divine justice operating through revelation. What was done in darkness comes to light. What was spoken in secret gets revealed. What was hidden gets exposed. And when that happens, the people who were attacking you suddenly become the ones who are wounded, the ones who stumble, the ones everyone flees from. All men shall fear and shall declare the work of God, for they shall wisely consider his doing. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord and trust in him. And all the upright in heart shall glory. When God reveals what was hidden and reverses what was done in secret, it produces two results: fear in those who see his justice and gladness in those who were being attacked. You will be glad not because harm came to your enemies, but because truth was revealed and justice was activated. You will trust God more deeply because you will see that he saw what you could not see, and he handled what you could not handle. Psalm 35 continues the theme of revelation and justice. Plead my cause, O Lord, with those who strive with me. Fight against those who fight against me. You are not asking God to give you the ability to fight your own battles better. You are asking him to fight for you. This is strategic repositioning. When you stop trying to defend yourself and ask God to plead your cause, you move from exhausting human effort to effective divine intervention. Take hold of shield and buckler and stand up for my help. Draw also the spear and stop those who pursue me. Say to my soul, I am your salvation. God is not passively observing your situation. He is actively engaging in it. He is taking hold of weapons on your behalf. He is standing up to help you. He is stopping those who are pursuing you, and he is speaking to your soul, assuring you that he is your salvation. You do not have to save yourself. He is saving you. You do not have to figure out how to defend yourself. He is defending you. Your job is to position yourself rightly and let him work. Let me teach you something about how revelation actually works. Most people think revelation is instant. God suddenly downloads everything you need to know all at once. But often, revelation is progressive. God shows you one layer at a time. He gives you one piece of clarity, and as you respond to that piece, he gives you the next piece. This is strategic. If he showed you everything at once, you would be overwhelmed. If he revealed every hidden thing in one moment, you would not know what to do with all that information. So, he reveals what you need to know when you need to know it. And as he reveals, you respond. As he exposes, you reposition. As he brings things to light, you move forward with the clarity he has given you. I have seen this pattern before. People who demand to see everything immediately often miss what God is showing them gradually. They are so focused on what they do not know yet that they ignore what he has already revealed. But people who trust God's timing of revelation, they see clearly, they move wisely, they respond effectively. They do not need to know everything. They just need to know what God is showing them right now. And that is enough. Let those be put to shame and brought to dishonor who seek after my life. Let those be turned back and brought to confusion who plot my hurt. When people plot against you, God brings confusion into their plans. Their schemes do not work the way they expected. Their strategies fall apart. Their hidden plots get exposed in ways that embarrass them. This is not you seeking revenge. This is divine justice operating because what was done in secret violates God's order, and God defends his own. Let them be like chaff before the wind, and let the angel of the Lord chase them. Let their way be dark and slippery, and let the angel of the Lord pursue them. Chaff is worthless. It has no substance. It blows away easily. That is what happens to hidden opposition when God exposes it. It loses its weight, its power, its effect. And angels are not just protecting you, they are actively pursuing those who have been attacking you in secret. This is comprehensive divine intervention. God is not just shielding you, He is dismantling the opposition. For without cause they have hidden their net for me in a pit, which they have dug without cause for my life. Let destruction come upon him unexpectedly, and let his net that he has hidden catch himself. Into that very destruction let him fall. The traps set for you end up catching those who set them. The pits dug for you end up swallowing those who dug them. This is not you making it happen. This is spiritual law. What you send out comes back to you. When people operate in secret to harm the innocent, their actions reverse on them. You do not have to orchestrate that reversal. You just have to stay positioned rightly and watch God handle it. And my soul shall be joyful in the Lord. It shall rejoice in his salvation. My bones shall say, Lord, who is like you, delivering the poor from him who is too strong for him? Yes, the poor and the needy from him who plunders him. When God reveals what was hidden and delivers you from what was working against you, you experience joy. Not bitterness, not resentment, joy. Because you see that God saw what you could not see, he handled what you could not handle, and he delivered you from what was too strong for you to defeat on your own. Father, I come to you now on behalf of every person who has been sensing hidden opposition. I ask that you reveal what has been concealed. Expose what has been operating in secret. Bring to light what has been working in darkness. Let them see clearly what they have been sensing vaguely. Let them understand what has been confusing them. Let them identify what has been pressing against them. Remove the advantage that secrecy has given to those working against them. Expose every hidden plot. Reveal every secret scheme. Bring every concealed plan into the light. And as you reveal, position them to respond wisely, to move strategically, to walk forward confidently. I speak to the person who has been feeling pressure but cannot identify the source. You know something is wrong, but you cannot pinpoint what it is. You sense opposition, but you cannot name where it is coming from. God is about to reveal it. He is going to show you what has been hidden. He is going to expose what has been concealed. And when he does, you will understand why you have been feeling what you have been feeling. Clarity is coming. Revelation is being released. You are about to see what you could not see before. I speak to the person who has been misrepresented in conversations they were not part of. People have been talking about you, framing you in ways that are not accurate, creating narratives that are not true. And you have sensed it, but you have not been able to prove it. God is about to reveal it. What was said in secret is going to be exposed. What was spoken in private is going to come to light. And when it does, people will see the truth. Your character will be vindicated, your reputation will be restored, the lies will be exposed, and truth will prevail. I speak to the person who has been the target of a scheme they do not fully understand. Something has been planned against you, but the details have been hidden. You have sensed the scheme, but you have not been able to see the full picture. God is about to reveal it. He is going to show you what has been plotted. He is going to expose who has been involved. He is going to make clear what has been concealed. And as he reveals, you will know how to respond. You will know how to position yourself. You will know how to move forward. Some of you are dealing with situations I have not specifically named. Hidden betrayals, secret agendas, concealed motives, veiled attacks. Whatever it is, drop it in the comments. Let me know what you have been sensing so I can pray specifically for what you are walking through. I decree that every hidden thing is being brought to light right now. What was done in darkness is being exposed. What was spoken in secret is being revealed. What was planned in private is being uncovered. God is shining light into every shadow, and nothing remains hidden. Exposure is happening. Revelation is being released. Clarity is coming. I decree that you are being positioned strategically as revelation comes. You are not going to be overwhelmed by what God shows you. You are not going to panic when things are exposed. You are going to respond with wisdom, move with confidence, and position yourself effectively. Strategic clarity is being released to you right now. I decree that the advantage secrecy gave to your opposition is being removed. They operated effectively in darkness, but light removes their power. They functioned well in secret, but exposure dismantles their strategy. They were dangerous when hidden, but revelation makes them powerless. The advantage is gone. The cover is removed. The secrecy is ended. I speak peace over your mind as revelation comes. You are not going to be shocked. You are not going to be devastated. You're not going to be paralyzed. You're going to receive what God shows you with clarity and confidence. Your mind is being prepared for revelation, and peace is guarding you as truth emerges. I speak peace over your emotions as things are exposed. You are not going to be consumed by anger. You are not going to be controlled by bitterness. You are not going to be dominated by hurt. You are going to process what is revealed with emotional stability and spiritual maturity. Your emotions are under the covering of peace, and you will respond rightly to what God shows you. I speak peace over your responses as you see clearly. You are not going to react impulsively. You are not going to retaliate foolishly. You are not going to defend yourself frantically. You are going to respond strategically, move wisely, and position yourself effectively. Wisdom is being released to you for how to handle what God reveals. I also want to address the person who is afraid of what God might reveal. You have been praying for clarity, but part of you is afraid of what you might see. You want to know the truth, but you are nervous about how painful that truth might be. Let me speak directly to that fear. God does not reveal to harm you. He reveals to position you. What He shows you will hurt for a moment, but it will help you long term. The temporary pain of seeing truth is far better than the ongoing damage of living in deception. Trust Him with what He is about to show you. He is revealing because He loves you, and He wants you to move forward from a place of clarity instead of confusion. I speak to the person who has been betrayed by someone they trusted. The betrayal has been happening in secret, and you have sensed it but not seen it clearly. God is about to reveal the full extent of what has been done. And yes, it will hurt. Yes, it will be painful. But you will heal from the pain of truth faster than you will heal from the confusion of deception. Clarity is coming, and with clarity comes the ability to make wise decisions about that relationship moving forward. I speak to the person who has been the victim of a coordinated attack. Multiple people have been working together against you, and you have sensed the coordination but not seen the full picture. God is about to reveal who has been involved, what has been planned, and how it has been executed. This is not to make you paranoid. This is to make you prepared. When you see clearly, you can respond effectively. When you know what you are dealing with, you can position yourself strategically. I speak to the person whose intuition has been telling them something is wrong, but they have been dismissing it as paranoia. You have been sensing things, but you have been talking yourself out of believing what you sense. Trust what you have been feeling. Your spirit has been picking up on what your eyes have not seen. And God is about to confirm what you have been sensing by revealing what has been hidden. You are not crazy. You are not paranoid. You are discerning. And what you have been discerning is about to be validated. I decree that hidden enemies are being exposed right now. People who have been smiling in your face while working against you behind your back are being revealed. People who have been pretending to support you while secretly undermining you are being exposed. People who have been acting like friends while functioning like enemies are being uncovered. The masks are coming off. The pretense is ending. The deception is being dismantled. I decree that hidden agendas are being brought to light. People who have been using you for their own purposes are being revealed. People who have been manipulating you for their own gain are being exposed. People who have been exploiting you for their own benefit are being uncovered. The hidden motives are coming to light, and you will see clearly who has been operating with genuine care and who has been operating with selfish agenda. I decree that hidden plans are being exposed. Schemes that were carefully crafted in secret are being revealed. Strategies that were designed to harm you are being uncovered. Plots that were meant to take you down are being exposed, and as they are revealed, they lose their power. What was dangerous in darkness becomes powerless in light. What was threatening when hidden becomes harmless when exposed. I also speak to those who have been operating in secret against others. If you are watching this, and you have been plotting against someone, scheming in secret, working in darkness, stop. What you are doing is about to be exposed. God is revealing hidden things, and what you have done in secret is going to come to light. You have an opportunity right now to stop, to repent, to make things right before exposure happens. Do not let pride keep you on a path that ends in public shame. Humble yourself now while you still have the opportunity. I speak to the person whose reputation has been damaged by hidden slander. People have been saying things about you when you are not in the room, and their words have created a false narrative about who you are. God is about to reveal the truth. The people who have been speaking against you are going to be exposed. The lies they told are going to be uncovered, and your reputation is going to be restored as truth comes to light. Do not try to defend yourself frantically. Let God reveal what needs to be revealed, and trust Him to restore what was damaged. I speak to the person whose progress has been blocked by hidden sabotage. Someone has been working behind the scenes to prevent you from advancing, and you have not been able to understand why doors keep closing, why opportunities keep disappearing, why things that should work are not working. God is about to reveal who has been sabotaging you and how they have been doing it. And once it is revealed, their ability to block you ends. Exposure removes their power. Light dismantles their strategy. You are about to move forward in ways that have been blocked for too long. I also want to address the person who has been carrying secrets that are eating away at them. You have been hiding something. Maybe something you did. Maybe something done to you. Maybe something you know. And the weight of that secret is crushing you. The burden of concealment is destroying your peace. God is inviting you to bring what is hidden into the light, not necessarily to expose it publicly, but to bring it to Him, to trusted people who can help you carry it, to places where healing can happen. Secrets lose their power when they are no longer secret. Shame thrives in darkness, but it dies in light. Let God help you bring what has been hidden into a safe place where it can be processed, healed, and released. I speak to the person whose family has been hiding dysfunction behind a facade of perfection. Everyone outside the family thinks everything is fine, but you know the truth. You know about the addiction, the abuse, the financial collapse, the relational chaos, and you have been keeping the secret to protect the family image. But that secret is poisoning everyone inside the family. God is giving you permission to stop pretending. You do not have to expose everything publicly, but you do need to acknowledge the truth privately so healing can begin. Hidden dysfunction does not heal, it just festers and spreads. Bring it to light in safe spaces so recovery can start. I speak to the person who discovered something about their organization that leadership is hiding. You know about the financial mismanagement, the ethical violations, the harmful policies, and you have been wrestling with whether to stay silent or speak up. God is giving you wisdom for how to handle what you know. Not every revelation needs to be public. Not every exposure needs to be dramatic. But you do need to operate with integrity. Seek wise counsel about how to address what you have discovered. Do not let fear of consequences keep you complicit in what is wrong. Trust God to protect you as you do what is right. I decree that revelation brings restoration. What is exposed is not just destroyed, it is often healed. Marriages that were failing because of hidden issues get restored when truth comes to light, and both people choose to work through what was concealed. Businesses that were struggling because of hidden problems get restored when the issues are exposed and addressed. Families that were fracturing because of hidden pain get restored when secrets are shared and healing begins. Revelation is not just about exposure. It is about creating the conditions for restoration. I decree that you will use what God reveals wisely. You will not weaponize the information. You will not gossip about what you discover. You will not use revelation as leverage for personal gain. You will handle what God shows you with maturity, discretion, and integrity. Revelation is a gift, and you will steward it well. I decree that angels are actively working to bring hidden things to light in your situation. They are arranging circumstances. They are positioning people. They are creating moments where truth can emerge naturally. They are orchestrating revelation in ways that are perfectly timed and strategically effective. Angelic activity is increasing, and revelation is coming as a result. I speak to the person who has been praying for revelation for a long time and is getting discouraged because nothing has been exposed yet. Do not give up. God's timing is not your timing, but it is perfect timing. What He reveals when you are ready to handle it, when the circumstances are right for truth to have maximum impact, when the people involved are positioned to respond rightly. Keep praying, keep trusting, keep believing. Revelation is coming at exactly the right moment. I also want to encourage those who have already received partial revelation and are waiting for the rest. You have seen some of what was hidden, but not everything. You have clarity on part of the picture, but not the whole thing. Trust that what God has shown you so far is exactly what you needed to see at this moment. And trust that as you steward that revelation well, more will come. Progressive revelation requires faithful stewardship of what has already been shown. Use what you know. Act on what you see. Position yourself based on the clarity you have. And as you do, more clarity will come. I decree that the revelation you receive will not paralyze you with fear, but will mobilize you with faith. You are not receiving information to make you anxious. You are receiving clarity to make you confident. What God shows you will empower you to move forward, not trap you in analysis paralysis. Revelation is for action, and you will respond with wisdom and courage. If this prayer has brought clarity to something you have been sensing, let me know in the comments what you are believing God to reveal. What have you been feeling that you cannot yet see clearly? What situation needs divine revelation? Your declaration activates faith. I decree that angels are working on your behalf right now to bring hidden things to light. They are not just protecting you. They are actively revealing what has been concealed. They are exposing what has been hidden. They are bringing to light what has been in darkness. Angelic activity is increasing around your situation, and revelation is coming as a result of their work. I decree that God's timing for revelation is perfect. What He reveals at exactly the right moment. Not too early when you are not ready to handle it, not too late when it no longer matters, but precisely when you need to see it to make the decisions you need to make. Trust His timing. Rest in His wisdom. Move forward in His revelation. Stand firm. What was hidden is being revealed. What was concealed is being exposed. What was in darkness is coming to light. And as revelation comes, you are being positioned strategically, equipped wisely, and prepared thoroughly. Thank you for standing with me through this prayer. If God has revealed something to you, or you are believing for revelation, type "revealed" in the comments. Stay aware. Authority must be exercised. In Jesus' name, amen.